Hello everyone and welcome back to another trailer reaction with the best boys Getselious and Sithscott.
Hello.
And this time around we're going to be sung into the latest legend. That's right, we're trailer reacting to another NIS, I guess, published video game. So Scott, let them know about this game because I'm kind of parched, so I'm going to take this liquid death drink right now.
Alrighty, so the game we're going to be looking at is Monochrome Mobius Rights and Wrongs Forgotten. It is developed by Aqua Plus, and this specific trailer is published by NIS America.
Yeah, so I'm more interested to see because this is a new RPG. I've never seen it before. I have no idea of it. So new IP is always a great thing. And hey, if you're new to the channel, consider subbing to the channel. It really has helped us out go a long way. And drop a comment what you think about the trailer below, and like the video. And also, this is something you new guys could do. If you hit the description, follow myself on Twitter at Getselious. You can follow Sithscott at Sithscott so you know what else we're up to on the internet. And without the way, let's start the trailer. This is in development footage, so it's like, okay, so this is not the final product. It looks good though, it's not the final product.
Yep.
Will life still exist?
The story of a young man, okay. Who will eventually become... Hey, that's it. Hey, we said it. We said on the legends. We said it. That should be us.
Yay.
As he followed his father's footsteps. I do, unironically, as a like design choice, I do love robes with scarves.
Rights and wrongs forgotten.
Right and wrongs forgotten.
Explore vast lands in this brand new adventure.
Okay.
Don't know what that thing is, but it's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, it's turn-based RPG. Fantastic.
Powerful.
Very good.
Interesting. MP cost, HP cost. Okay.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Simple.
Straight to the point. That guy's evil. Really
it's because he has a hook sword, isn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of villains who dress like that, for those who haven't played FF14 or are playing FF14, this guy gives me Gaius vibes from Realm Reborn, and I like Gaius as a villain because he just gives really epic speeches.
They have the best monologues.
They do. Like, granted, even if you see it one time or 100 times, you can't skip it. You gotta appreciate the man's effort into that, you know?
Exactly. Even if I want to. Okay, now, see, I knew he's a villain.
Each area is home to a variety of creatures.
Okay.
Charge into an enemy to start a battle.
Thank you for telling me how to
Be
play
mindful,
RPG.
how you make contact
Hooray.
can either help or hurt you.
Yes. If you hit an enemy and surprise attack, you'll gain advantage. If they run into you, they may gain advantage. Yes. Thank you, RPG, for telling me how to RPG.
Baby's first RPG?
Favorite RPG. I do feel like, look, no insulting to anybody, but I do feel like the last couple of RPG trailers, or at least RPG, have done trailers where they over-explain how to play an RPG.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, brother, come on, I know what I'm getting into.
I remember like the developer trailers from, I think it was Edge of Eternity, where they had to like physically have someone explain literally every single mechanic during the trailer, and it took like 20 minutes to do like one fight.
Oh my god.
Not a bad game, but that trailer did not give me any want.
As it determines your turn order.
Okay. I'm assuming this... by the way, I'm not saying this is a new mechanic. It's the turn order thing. I think it's cool. It's a ring instead of a line bar like other older games will do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strike first to seize the advantage.
Yes. Good. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Attacking an enemy repeatedly will stagger it and delay their next turn.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
Turn.
That makes sense.
There's many ways to interact with the action ring. For instance, you can accelerate your turn order by maxing out the zeal gauge. Use it to activate Overzeal and ascend directly into the inner ring.
Oh. I guess that's actually a cool little way to play with their little circle, though.
Yeah, like, so, like you obviously can tell, like, maybe there's, since, you know, it's a ring instead of a line, there's certain positions, like, certain characters do really well in the inner ring, or some do in the outer ring, so you want to maybe use the Zeal gauge to, you know, get the turn order you want, but you also want to be in the perfect position to do the damage you want to do, or the ability you want. That'd be pretty cool. It's, like I said, it reminds me of the turn order from other old RPGs, but it's a ring, so this might be a little more interesting to mess around with.
Yeah, hopefully.
Attacking staggered enemies not only gives you an advantage in battle, but also a spot in the inner ring.
In the inner ring. You're the inner circle now. Now that you stagger the enemy, you're now in the Illuminati. You know the future.
You know the inner workings of this enemy now, permanently.
Yeah.
Skillfully plan your attacks to minimize your openings and take control of the turn order.
Yeah, which is the, you know.
Remember, you're not alone in battle. Don't forget about Halu.
Sounds good.
Charge up the Photon Dynamo to summon Halu in place of an ally.
Okay.
Okay.
Unleash Halu's power and
Unironically,
destroy your
off
enemies
topic,
with
I can
devastating.
see entire people, once they get this mechanic, trying to, obviously, there's people who speedrun RPGs, okay? So, in a lot of speedrun RPGs, you usually try to get games that have the best mechanic, like in Final Fantasy X. The speedrun is how fast you can activate the Bahamut summon and just kill the bosses most of the time. Most of the time, not every boss, but... So,
and just taste Yuna a bunch.
Yeah. Basically, exactly. So I can see people who are speedrun will try to get the hollow mechanic as quickly as they can and stomp every boss to the ground.
Yep.
So that's that can be fun. But as a normal mechanic, it's kind of cool to have a summon effect.
何がどうなったのかよくわからないが、とにかく助かった。ありがとうな。いつでもってわけにはいかないがな。ご使用の際は両方用法をお守りくださいってやつだ。
Can't use him every turn. Bummer.
With the death of his father shrouded in mystery, where will the truth lead young Oshtar?
I do love the aesthetic. It definitely feels like you're like a Meiji era or Eastern like warrior thing with fantasy elements. I like
do
that.
their keepers desire?
Yeah.
And again, he's got a scarf and a robe. I mean, it's just a great combination, you know?
It's a great
One
aesthetic.
day,
Yeah.
you will be sung of in legends.
Yeah, one day. Hopefully.
Ooh, who gets to sing, though?
Yeah, who's the sing though? Yeah.
Monochrome Mobius. Rights and Wrongs Forgotten. Coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 on September 5th, 2023.
Ooh, no PC or Xbox, whatever. Ooh, cringe. No, I'm just kidding. They could probably change a port soon.
So I do want to explain this. The reason why it's not coming to Steam is it's already up on Steam.
It's already up on Steam? Holy snap, that's great. Okay, so it's available on Steam. Thank God. Okay, they gave the priority to them first. That's good to know.
So this is just their console port.
This is the console. You peasants will get this one next. Told you it's a new RPG. Was totally unaware of it. Oh my God. Now let me just do the thing I do live on videos. Type in the game's name and put it on my wish list. And it has been done.
But it is still relatively new, on Steam at least.
Yeah.
Which means it's brand new to PlayStation. Obviously, we don't know if it's going to be on Switch or Xbox.
Yeah, it depends on the sales. It really does.
Yeah. Yep.
But honestly, though, there is a whatchamacallit, there is a market for this stuff. I really do feel like NIS and several other like the non AAA guys, even indie games like. Putting their, the RPGs on the good old Steam PC has been pretty helpful to them finding the audiences there.
Oh yeah, and it helps getting also console ports for people who don't, want to trifle through the thousands and thousands of Steam games. Yeah.
So far, I enjoy it. This game looks really good. It definitely has a interesting way of turn combat. It doesn't, obviously, there's some mechanic. It doesn't prevent the wheel, but I do love the aesthetics. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, I really like the way they do the aesthetics as well. I'd say the only thing that I'm kind of wary about is some of the eyes.
Oh, they got the whole like the whole weird eyebrow thing going on.
Yeah, which I mean that's more of a nitpick than anything. It still looks pretty good.
I mean, you gotta have sharp eyebrows. That's how you know you're a real hero.
You just can't stop noticing it.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah, it's the same people. Yeah, same people do return. So yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Definitely can't wait to see the console. Hopefully the console version will have maybe some kind of complete edition or something extra, or maybe just straight port. By the way, you guys will probably enjoy if you're a console, if you're a good old PlayStation person. This is RPG up your alley. If you're looking for another RPG to play, as you wait for the eventual AAA RPG that will maybe or maybe not come out this year. Who knows?
If you want Final Fantasy to be turn-based, just pick up this game instead.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's like there are like I hate that, like, off tangent. I really hate that whole people pushing it, and I call it what it is. It's a grift because it shows how ignorant you are of not understanding the RPG as a space, as well as, you know, they're like, you could play older Final Fantasy games. You haven't. Highly doubt you played 1 through 14 and skipping 14 and 11, which were MMOs. I doubt you played them all already. I really do. So,
and if you did, you didn't 100% them all.
You know, and even then, there are other RPGs in the space that can give you that fix you want, that has almost a near same aesthetic, same building blocks that you could play and enjoy. Please stop being lazy. Literally, we're not in the 90s where all your games were at a store. If the store didn't have it, that's it. No, we got the internet now. Literally the internet.
We have too many digital libraries, and as someone who has a very vast digital library, even I can say that you probably have a large digital library.
Exactly. And if you're, oh man, it's too expensive, try smaller indie games. This is a game called, you know, Where the Madness Lies. It's pretty good. Cosmic Star Heroine, those are good recommendations. You know, play them.
And they're relatively cheap.
Yeah, relatively cheap, yeah. Or, you know, if you want higher production, play this game, Monochrome Mobius. Looks really good. The guy has drip. Call him Drip Mobius.
The robes with the swords, the Drip Mobius.
Yeah, so exactly. And that's just my take of it. I honestly do feel like a lot of people just are just unironically lazy or just pushing the grip because I want to like just try something else. Look, and the thing is, let me give you guys a heads up, right? Action RPGs are kind of popular right now. Which is, you know, how things work. Maybe they'll make a turn-based RPG when all the action hype goes down eventually. And while you're waiting,
or you can just pick up Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, they have other games at Square Enix. They redid the Saga series. You can play Chrono Cross.
Yeah, you can pick up the Chrono Cross. They've had actually a lot of patches to make it a lot better than when it was launched with a bit of an FPS issue.
Or you could play the game that that we were ahead of the curve on. This is the game called Trails into Azure, Trails into Zero, Trails into Sky. You know that thing. Oh, you know, one trail ends, the other begins. Trails of Reverie comes out like next month in July 2023. You can try that.
Yeah, I mean, there's if you want something to get you all the way in and just be immersed, like you feel like you want to be with Final Fantasy, yeah, the Trail series is a great place to just get yourself immersed.
Yeah, it's as if there's an entire like genre of this. There's just one person doing it. Yeah, all right. So that's enough subtle sarcasm in it. But honestly, though, if you like RPGs, give this a try. Look up other things. I think Monochrome Mobius, or AKA Drip Mobius, is a great game. You know, the rights and wrongs of the forgotten drip. You know, gotta let them know you got the drip on. And give it a try. I'm looking forward to the port, and I'll probably try to get it on Steam if it's on sale in the future, because it is on the more expensive side, at least for my taste. It's like $60 on Steam.
I mean, Steam sales come a lot, so it's probably gonna be on a sale eventually.
True. Anyway, with that out the way, thank you guys so much for checking out a trailer of reaction to the trailer of Monochrome Mobius, Rights and Wrongs Forgotten, and we'll see you guys in the next one. And remember to sub to the channel. I see you. Do it.
See you.